Podcast City Network.
Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Fixed Edge, episode 23, our first of the month of August. And then it's going to be a beautiful month because we're going to have football all the way until February now, man. I tell you what, I'm excied for that. You excited?
Mm-hmm. Air Jordan, episode Air Jordan.
Episode Air Jordan, that's right, episode 23, man.
But yeah, football is back. Well, it's almost back.
Almost back. We're only days away.
We really should have did this show tomorrow. It's a Hall of Fame game tomorrow, right?
No, it's going to be Sunday.
You sure?
Positive.
Someone told me it was tomorrow.
Maybe it is tomorrow, but it's not going to matter anyways because no Dak Prescott, no Amari Cooper.
Got you.
Not going to be anybody really playing in it except a bunch of backups. So either way, meh.
Summer League's playing, NBA Summer League.
Yeah, we already got the NBA Summer League
It's going to
going.
be good. College football, when that comes back, we're going to need a few bags to take out what we have to take out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But you got to make sure to follow all things Fixed Edge on social media by searching at Fixed Edge on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Go on there, smash those like, follow, and subscribe buttons. That way you can get the latest and greatest from Fixed Edge. But we definitely have some baseball we're going to be covering tonight. Starting first things first with the San Francisco Giants playing at the Arizona Diamondbacks. Giants are favored, negative 185 right now, over under at 8.5. What do you think about that line right there?
It's a little high. Gallen's pitching for the Diamondbacks, which he's had an off year. I think his ERA is somewhere in the 4s, and he's 1-5. Normally, last year's ERA was under 3. So I still like him, though, as a pitcher. The Giants have beat him around a little bit this year. Gausman's had a good season, surprisingly so, because he's pitched, for a while, never been this good. I think he's like 9-5, 9-6, sub-2, little over 2 ERA. So
yeah, 2.35.
Yeah, so should be a good one. Diamondbacks beat them yesterday, so I'm gonna lay that. I really don't like to lay the one. I tell you, it's kind of like laying that price. It's pretty heavy. But if I was to take this game, I'd probably just lay that 185. More than likely, we will be on the second game. Personally, the first game's probably we would say take the favorite, but that's just such steep odds. Giants, Arizona is not good.
Definitely not. 34-74 currently.
But man, Gallen could surprise you. And laying 185 is steep. But look for the Giants to get the job done. Probably even win on the run line, minus 1.5. So if you want to play it, if you have to play it, it's the late game. Put it in the system. Play A. Take the Giants. You can play B tomorrow. If the Giants lose, you can come back and take the Giants again. Just the simple stuff we do here. But not the greatest of game. I know it's in our late cap. Not the greatest of one because it's a pretty big favorite for the matchup.
It definitely is. It definitely is. That game tipping off, or starting at 9:40 p.m. Eastern, so here just in a few minutes.
Yeah, coming up.
Yeah, so definitely make sure to check that out. Just like you need to check out all the great content platforms that you can find Fixed Edge on, including Player FM, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, and now Google Podcasts. So definitely make sure to go on there, and as well as Stitcher Radio. So definitely make sure to go on all those platforms, smash that follow and subscribe buttons. That way you can get the latest notifications for the latest episodes when they get posted. And we are up to date on that joker right now. So make sure to check out the entire library of Fixed Edge on there.
Yeah, we're somewhere. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
That's
we're in
great.
all kinds of places. Just like,
I don't know, but we're there.
Yeah, we're definitely there. Just like this second game we're going to take a look at. Houston Astros at the LA Dodgers. This one should be interesting. Two powerhouse teams, honestly, when you look at the Astros and Dodgers. But this one's going to be interesting. Dodgers favored at negative 239.
Scherzer's debut. Listen, it's just so tough for me because it's, I don't do favorites. But the Astros are a good club, record-wise, this season. Matter of fact, they're even a few games better than the Dodgers. They're not giving away free money today. I would say, most people are going to lean Astros with that kind of price. Nice dog, got a better team. Well, record-wise, better team. If they're not a better team, they're just as good as the Dodgers this year. I mean, they're playing ball, those Astros. Oh, yeah. Ortiz on the mound. He's hit and miss. Sometimes pretty good, sometimes pretty bad. Usually that average pitcher. So most people are looking at tonight's game, and it's not a bad press to take the Astros plus 2-1 money and throw them in a series. But I think that this line's high for a reason. This is one we'll be on. I just think Scherzer's home debut. He's going to get the job done today. I hate to say it, lay that kind of money. But, again, if you put it in the system, you can't get hurt. But I like the Dodgers here. Scherzer's going to come out and pitch some ball.
Oh, yeah, I think Scherzer's definitely going to play good. He's already 8-4 on the season with a 2.76 ERA. Of course, all of that, with the Nationals, not necessarily here with the Dodgers. So it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be, I think, a great game, and definitely have a lot to expect from it. But you also can expect a lot from Podcast City Network and the PCN shop, which all you have to do is go on over to podcastcity.net/shop and check out the great lineup of gear over there. And got your hats ready, man.
You do?
Got the hats ready.
I need one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready.
We're going to get you one, man. Don't worry about that.
All
But
right.
whether it's a neck gaiter to protect you from COVID-19, a mug for your morning coffee, or a t-shirt just to look cool, they got you covered. Get the latest apparel and gear for your favorite podcast and Podcast City Network by visiting podcastcity.net/shop and checking out the lineup. Which brings us to our next most important thing that we like to talk about here on the show, and it's our investing 101, which is more have a system. Don't be stupid. Literally, do not be stupid. Have a system and invest smartly.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a tough thing because, it's so many people out there just donating their money. And they don't realize it because it's that need to, get the next game in. How much can you get in the next game? You guys know there's a lot of guys out there that'll try to sell you picks and try to get you to get more on this play, and they'll lose 2 in a row and then try to get you to double down on 3, and it just doesn't work that way. And even if you run into a guy that gives you a 5-0 and he starts telling you, hey, look, we're hitting all these games, we got the inside, blah, 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 he don't got the insides. The insides are, it's a little different. And so people lead you to believe all the wrong ways. And I know people know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to like investing versus gambling. And most people don't even know the investing side. They just know the gambling side. Oh, I'm hot. I got $2,000 and I'm going to put $500 on the game. You're dead. I don't care if you win the game. I don't care if you got a $2,000 bankroll and you put $500 in the first game and you win the first 5. You're dead because the percentage is not mixing up. Eventually, that roller coaster is going to come down. It always does. If it didn't, the house wouldn't be able to take a limited action. And so we just ask that you guys give us a chance in that aspect, just because we want to help change lives. DM us until the site's up, which is another. I don't even want to go there this episode. That's been a hassle. I know football's around the corner. I'm still striving for that. But without the site, guys, you can DM us. We'll be here podcasting, taking questions and helping you invest, so you don't gamble all your hard-earned money away. That's the biggest thing is people don't have a system. So here we teach you a system. All you got to do is DM us and let us know what your bankroll is. And from there, we'll guide you on how to have success. It's that easy, but it's no get rich quick. A lot of people think that if they got $2,000, $5,000, no. If you got $2,000 or $5,000, you're hoping to make a couple $100 for the week, which is still a good percentage on your money. We're not going to sit here and tell you even when we get the great play and the inside information from overseas or wherever our information comes in, we got a few different angles. We're not going to sit there and tell you, hey, we know this one's going to win. It's still going to go in a system the same way every other play goes in the system, because you're dead without it. And I hope there is no 1-800, it's called 1-800-ADMIT-IT or whatever it is. And when you call them, they just tell you to go to a GA meeting. Let's face it, the guy that lost a bunch of money, he's not trying to go sit at a meeting with another guy that lost a bunch of money and he wants comfort or he wants some advice, and there is nowhere for that. I mean, it's like, hate to say it, but people that do drugs or drink alcohol, they got way more help than the guy that's gambling his life away. So when we get down that line, we're going to have checks and stuff that we present to families that where, Bob was out there and lost all the bill money, and then we can present a check so we can feed the people that go through this, and, we can put their lights back on and just really give back, because I don't feel like enough of the money in the sports industry is given back. I feel like it's a greed.
I agree.
I feel it's a greed. I feel like if Bob's making all that money and you're paying him for his picks, he just is shoving it in here, and he's getting 6 more shots tonight than he got last night. He's not living for the Lord and trying to give back. Most people that live in this live kind of in that dirty, like, how much more money can you get in the game? So we're here. We live by the man above. We want to give back. That's why we're here, most importantly. Not to sell you nothing. Matter of fact, before you even pay us $1 for a membership, we'll show you how to make money, and you'll be putting money in your pocket. And then you can decide if you want a membership or you just want to stay in our community and watch us grow, because that's what we're going to continue to do, and we hope to give back. And if you're in need of any of that, DM us. Even if you lost all your bankroll, you know, that kind of thing is, we want you to DM us. You got zero in your bankroll. We've even we're going to kickstart people's accounts that blow all their money too, and actually put money in their account without them having to give us a dollar. People, like, that's mind blowing. Like, you come to me
you
and you got no money, and we're going to throw $100 or $200 in your account and let you build off $100 or $200, and you didn't even sign up for a membership yet. So we got a lot of good stuff stored. I promise, stuff you've never seen, and if you have seen it, it's remote, because most people are out there just to get your money. We're out here to help you make money and save you from losing.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's beautifully said in every aspect. Gotta love it, man. And if honestly, if anything, you know, whether you want to try us or not, have a system.
Yeah.
Be smart.
Yeah, don't worry about trying us. You don't want to try us, that's fine. But if you don't have a system, I promise you, you know, unfortunately, you're going to lose all your money. And that goes for anybody. I don't care, unless you got the 8 ball telling you, you know, you start off with bankroll how you say it? Unproportionate?
Improportionate.
Yeah. So you start off like that, it's not going to work. If you're over 5% for any given play, you're toast eventually. You know, ride the wave while it's good, but just know when it comes down and it comes down and it comes down, eventually you're going to lose your bankroll, and you're going to lose your winnings, and you're going to lose more of your money until you decide to stop and get a system. And that's what FixedEdge is about. FixedEdge is all about systems. You know, let us fix your old way and give you the new edge. And that's what we're here to do.
Absolutely, and that's right. All about bringing in that new edge, man. I tell you, totally different, totally mind-blowing, totally groundbreaking, honestly, with what you're trying to do here. And I think it's absolutely great in every aspect. And I think it's truly going to be able to help people.
We get everybody on board, the whole industry will change. And then at that point, I'm going to have to disappear.
Yeah, for sure.
The house doesn't want to lose.
No, they definitely don't. But one thing you'll never see disappear will be Podcast City Network. FixedEdge is a proud member of Podcast City Network, and Podcast City Network has 20-plus independent podcast members across all genres of podcasting. You can find PCN on all major social media platforms, including Facebook at facebook.com/Podcast City Network, on Twitter and Instagram at Podcast City Net, on YouTube by searching keyword Podcast City Network, and of course the website at podcastcity.net. Be creative, be independent, be yourself, Podcast City Network. But that sadly does bring us to the end of our show, and we do thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to join us next week for episode 24.
Kobe Bryant.
The Kobe Bryant edition.
Yeah, we go from Jordan to Kobe.
That's right.
2 legends.
Jordan the Black Mamba, man. I tell you what, can't go wrong with it. But we thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to join us next week, and keep your eyes peeled on all the social media platforms at FixedEdge on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Any last words there, S Money?
Hop on that steep Dodgers line, make a little money in some kind of system, and don't be afraid to DM us. We get a lot of them asking different questions. No question is stupid. You know, some people think it's a newbie question or whatever. Ask away. At the end of the day, we want to help. And like I said, if we can help enough people, Vegas will be pretty pissed off. I know we got a far way to go from there, because most people are hard-headed and want to do it their own way. But,
of course.
You know, we're here for you now. We're here for you after you lose your bankroll. We're here for you if you go on a hot streak and think you need us then. We're here for you when the guy sells you picks and rips you off. We're here for you, and we're not here to take your money. We're just here to simply help you. So DM us until we have a site. You know, you can meet us on all the social media networks, and we'll be here to help. Looking forward to hearing from you guys.
Yeah, for sure. But until then, I'm Chris, and that's S Money, and y'all have a great night.
Podcast City Network.